Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I was actually halfway through writing a script for my usual update video posted on July 31st when we were given the most exciting update from the Dead Matter team to date on August 3rd. With this update, we have finally been given the countdown that we've been waiting for, and backers will now be able to access the game in just 2 weeks' time. This isn't an approximate date or anything of that kind. This is a fully official countdown that you can find on their Indiegogo page if you're looking to stay updated. Now, there's been a lot of questions about how to access keys, why QI partners have access to an early testing period, and whether any footage will be released before backers get access. In this video, I'll cover the usual weekly update from July 31st and also aim to answer some of these questions. So, let's start with the elephant in the room, the closed alpha. Like I mentioned just a moment ago, the closed alpha will be available to all backers 14 days after this video goes up, and you can track that countdown on the Indiegogo page. You'll be notified via email once your key is available to you. You'll want to make sure that you sign up on QI Software's website, which I'll leave a link for in the description of this video. And if you backed via Indiegogo, make sure you create a QI Software account with the same email address as the one you used on Indiegogo. It's also important for me to note that once the closed alpha is here, the Indiegogo page will be closed. So if you'd prefer to use this and don't want to use QI Software's website, now is the time to buy before that closes. Next up, let's look at the early access QI partners are getting. I know there's been a lot of upset voices about this particular part of the release, and I completely understand. It's never nice to think that you've waited for a long time only to be told that someone else is getting in before you. But there's a couple of things that I do want to mention here. Firstly, backers are still getting access at the same time they would have regardless of QI partners. The team needed some time to generate the keys for backers, and testing would have been required regardless. This way, QI partners can get in on this testing whilst keys are being generated for backers. We've also been informed that QI partners will get some unique opportunities when it comes to releasing content in the form of streams or YouTube videos, but we aren't sure when that will be just yet. If you're interested in becoming a Dead Matter partner, and have 5,000 followers on Twitch, 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, or some outstanding Dead Matter content, you can contact the team's community managers on Discord to apply. We are under an NDA, and any content will need to be directly run through the team at QI Software. Goes without saying, this will produce some great advertising for the game itself, and I'll be looking to get something out there to you guys as soon as physically possible. I'll keep you posted on that, but I'll also be looking to stream the game on Twitch as soon as possible as well, so it's worth dropping a follow there if you haven't already. So that's everything with regards to the closed alpha for the time being, some huge news and some very exciting times ahead. So next up, we can look at the content the team has been working on as of July 31st, starting with Kyle. Aside from smashing bugs in the dedicated server system, Kyle has also been getting vehicle keys implemented so they work with motors as intended. Character creation has also been tweaked, a README file has been drawn up to assist server owners with configuration. Kyle has also been working with car doors to allow for damage to be inflicted to the infected by opening the door and hitting them at high speeds. We do have to be cautious with this method, however, because it will damage the door and potentially shear it off entirely, which leaves us vulnerable to hungry infected. Next up is Nomad, who has been working with the home security system panel from the Kickstarter era. Similar to the fire alarms shown off in previous updates, players will be able to see the status of the alarm on the panel itself, whilst also being able to turn it off and on if they have the code. This is something we'll have to bear in mind when looting your next door neighbor's house for some supplies. Nomad has also started work with another player-based trap, the Lawnmower trap. This thing pretty much does exactly what you'd expect it to when you look at the image, but it's important to note that you'll want to prone out when starting this trap to avoid getting your head chopped off. Riz has been working with baseball bats to bring them a more uniform quality and add more capability for modifications. The grey models that we see in the back of this image are a work in progress as well. Hax has spent the last week overhauling first-person hands, optimizing glass materials, and adding a second mode to the shooter's challenge on the firing range. He's also added weather support to soundscapes across the map. Some very promising footage being shown with this in mind. Fear, one of the team's animators, has completed some new animations for melee weapons this week, which looks pretty awesome, and will no doubt be something that we see a lot in the world of Dead Matter. That's all from me in this video, guys, but thank you for the support so far, and as always, if you like the video and want to see more Dead Matter content, consider dropping a like and subscribing to the channel. Hopefully, there'll be some really cool opportunities coming for the channel very soon. I'll see you all in game, and I will see you in the next one.